Okay, good evening, kids. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times of Doctor News from in and around the universe, or may not affect you on some deep emotional level that could make you go, holy crap! Okay, I know it's been really, dry season as far as Doctor Who news goes. But now that New York Comic-Con is here, word is you're getting a class trailer, possibly a mini Christmas trailer, if not a full one, all kinds of stuff drifting around. But here's what we do know. Here's what we do have. This comes straight from Graham McLaughlin. Yeah, he posted this up in the one group earlier today. He said he's seen a few snips here and there from the early Canada TV interviews. Christmas special apparently concluded filming on Friday, and then when they come back on Monday after the con, they're going to start filming season 10 again. What episode as yet, we do not know. Also, thanks to Elijah Craiglin. Yeah, doggy. I think it was Elijah Craiglin. Oh, no, I think I clicked on the wrong thing. No, sorry. This was also, it was Graham. This is also Graham McLaughlin popped this up. Apparently, let's bring this up. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of a hurry today. I've been working on Death Moon and whatnot. Okay, this is from BAFTA Scotland. Actor, television, what do you call it? Now, apparently, these are guys who are up for a Scottish BAFTA, and that is apparently Douglas Henshaw, Peter Capaldi, and Sam Heughan are shortlisted. Hell yeah, it is about damn time that Peter Capaldi got the damn recognition he deserves, especially for that glorious frickin' speech in Series 9, if not all of Series 9 altogether. Sure, there were a couple of duds in Series 9, but nothing major, not a major league bomb. We're not talking Town Called Mercy bad. We're not talking, Town Called Mercy wasn't that bad. Let's really nail it down. Let's put a crater in the, we're talking a crater bigger than, that Hiroshima didn't leave a crater. Let's say a crater bigger than the one that from the asteroid that smacked this planet and killed the dinosaurs. Let's talk about fear, or even better yet, loving monsters. Oh my, loving monsters. Oh God. So there weren't any that were loving monsters bad. Okay, so thanks, Graham, and all that. Also, this was popped up, I think, by Elijah. I'm doing this just to save me a lot of time because I want to get this done. Yes, the class guys are already on their way to New York. As a matter of fact, they already are there. This was a nice little photo threw together. Yeah, let's see if they're all that much friends after a couple of years on set together. I'm like joking. I got to be a little negative. Otherwise, people will go, Dr. Freedom, have you lost your mind? Okay, let's get back into this thing. All right, moving on. Out here on Blogger, here we got what waits in the rift for the members of class. I am getting tired of rifts running all over the damn place in England. Matter of fact, a few friends of mine have said, why are there all these rifts in England and are not swallowing the royal family? But, no, or better yet, why don't one just appear and, swallow up the Kardashians? Oh, man. Oh, 2 new teasers have been released via social media, the new Doctor Who spinoff class. Bam. If you want to see them, they're both linked up right here. Take a look at them. Pretty nifty stuff. Also, Doctor Who team visit to Toronto confirms the Christmas casting. All right. And this is part of the interviews that Graham there was talking about a minute ago with his thing. The team appeared on the CTV Breakfast Show Your Morning, where Peter Capaldi and Stephen Moffat chatted to hostess Melissa Garello, whatever. During the interview, it was confirmed that the 2016 Christmas special completed filming this past Friday, that Justin Chatwin will have a guest role, and is a Canadian-born actor. Word is he's the one playing the quote-unquote superhero that apparently everybody is saying is going to appear. Matter of fact, there's even rumors there's a G on the chest plate of this whatever superhero this is. But like I said, time will tell if any of that's true. Also, there's some nifty photos right here. Oh, my goodness. Look at Pearl. Pearl looks so damn cute. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's a cute outfit for Pearl. All righty. Look. Lots of nifty pictures. Hey, good. Nice to see Cappy back out in the public a little bit. Okay, moving on. This is how you can get a job working on Doctor Who. And apparently there's an opening for a script editor. They are looking for an experienced script editor. So no, you fan fiction guys out there, don't get your hopes too high. So if you can generate creative ideas and story ideas of the highest standard consistent with the series, then you best start polishing off your CV. You can keep an eye on the career service website here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you never know. No. Nardole returns as the Doctor Who is an anti-companion. And I love how this whole article is based off the word of, oh, look, the fan show. Really? I'm not kidding. When you read this article, it's nothing more than a, hear that? It's a tap dance replay of this. And I don't watch the fan shows, and this was linked to it, and unfortunately, yeah, I did watch it. I can't wait till all this leaks out. And then they'll know where it came from. Sorry, it's nothing personal, but it's just the fan show to me is an insult to my intelligence. You know, you may prefer it, but I don't, okay? I'm not going to hate on you for liking it, and I have nothing against that. It's just the host was one of the biggest freaking Twitter trolls, and now she gets to host the show. And yeah, I am a jealous bastard. You know, I admit it. But the fact they picked a Twitter troll, that's, you know, beyond me. All right, so be sure to read the article, though. It is a rehash of a lot of that, but they threw in some interesting observations. But it's basically, look, they even used the term anti-companion, which is what she uses right here. It's like, come on, it's a freaking rehash. But it does have some things in there you may not have read before. Titan at New York Comic-Con. There's a list of the people that's going to be there, blah, 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 represent, and whatnot. But I also included this article here because if you're going all that, look, they've got the panel times. They got the, you know, what day it's, what's on at what time, you know, who's there, and all this right here. So this one doesn't have the meat this article has, but this has got the actual schedules. So if you're actually going, boom, 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 here it is for you right here in this article over, oh, sorry, that article right here. All right. But this gives a little more detail as to who's going to be there and what and whatnot. Moving on. Doctor Who 9th Doctor number 6 will be out to, actually, no, it should have been out today. Let me double check that. Yeah, it should be out today because it's usually out on Wednesday. Also, like I said, once again, if you want to check out these right here, you know, boom, just click on them and you get a larger image. Look at that. Oh my God, it's in graphic color. Oh, there we go. All right. Also, once again, let me reiterate for you people who may just be tuning in, all links for every article I am talking about right here along this Bing is going to have a link in the description box down there below. All right. Doctor Who finally wins a BAFTA Cymru Award. That's right. The production team have won the BAFTA Cymru Award for special and visual effects, titles, and graphics for their work on series 9 opener, The Magician's Apprentice. So the special effects on the episode were supplied by Real S Effects, led by Danny Hargreaves, while the visual effects were supplied by Milk VFX. Now, both teams have previously won a BAFTA Cymru Award for their work on the 50th anniversary special, Era of the Zygons. Well, sorry, I meant the 8th anniversary special. No, I'm never letting that go. Oh, okay. So if you want, here's like a little tweet, blah, 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 little photo of the gang there. And there's a little thing of the acceptance speech. Okay, moving on. Torchwood 10th anniversary feature is going to get it's going to get a feature-length audio story for the 10th anniversary of Torchwood, and that's going to be out via Big Finish. All the need-to-know stuff is right here. Here's the cast, here, blah, blah, and that's going to be out for general release on December 31st of this year. So New Year's Eve, baby. All right, moving on. Matt Smith's experience on Doctor Who almost stopped him from joining Netflix's The Crown. I kind of like the way he was telling this story here. I'm going to leave this one for you to read because, you know, he does give some interesting observations and whatnot, and I really don't want to speak for it. Also, check this out. I bet some of you horny Doctor Who geeks have been having this dream for a while. Check this out. Oh, Nelly. Oh, well, actually, that's Karen Gillan and her stunt doubles. The video is kind of cute, and it's short. Yeah, why not? Oops, I'm going to cover.
Being an actress is super hard. Ugh.
See, that was worth it. And lastly for today, well, almost lastly, hang on, we're getting there. The reason why Karen Gillan joined the Jumanji sequel, it's a very nice little read. Please be sure to go check this out. It's kind of cool. And now, lastly for today, the digital pinball game has been released. That's right. Farsight Studios released their digital recreation of the 1992 Doctor Who pinball game. Oh, and you can preview it on Twitch right here. If this is your kind of thing, you know, Again, the digital version of the table was produced after a Kickstarter campaign which raised over $56,000, enough to purchase the licenses, allowing Farsight Studios to develop a replica of that machine. So, nice little nifty last thing there. Once again, Death Moon 3 on its way. Matter of fact, I've been already started editing the tracks on it. I got everybody's lines in and recorded except for one, and he knows who he is. And he's been awfully busy, but also I can put his scene off because I'm still working on the others. Plus, you're going to be introduced to a new character just when this comes out. Should hopefully by the end of the week, if not early next week, it'll be out. So keep your eye out for it, especially for you 4 or 5 people who are actually listening to it. Like I said, if you're listening to it, please run over, give it a like. If you haven't listened to Skydark yet, they're all underneath on my YouTube page, and they're in their own little directory, their own little playlist, which is The Adventures of Dr. Freedom and Eric. And it's just a hoot. It's just for fun. It's my way of it kind of gives me a creative outlet. Oh, well, so until next time, everybody, it should be soon because we got New York Comic-Con stuff going on. Hopefully we're going to find out some more stuff this week. So who knows? So until then, take care. Ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your weekend or week. Bye-bye.